10 Indian Express. First article is related to India said no to China proposal on pullback from hot spring. Beijing sent Delhi a proposal on disengagement of troops from patrolling point 15 in hot spring area of eastern Ladakh. The proposal was rejected by India. China proposed that Indian troops who have been in eyeball to eyeball confrontation with Chinese troops at PP 15 for almost 2 years now move back to Karam Singh post between PP 16 and PP 17. China said it would withdraw its troops just behind the line of actual control as claimed by India in that region. Sources said this was unacceptable to India since the Chinese claim line and India's understanding of LAC almost intersect at PP 15. If India were to accept the proposal, it would mean that while China troops would move very little, Indian troops would have withdrawn several kilometers behind. Next article that we are moving into is related to red flags over PLI scheme. Niti Aayog plans to monitor performance. The Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Niti Aayog has commenced work on evolving a set of objective criteria to track value addition by companies which avail in financial awards under NDA government. With the incentives under PLI's topping rupees 2 lakh crore, stakeholders now feel the need to check if the firm's available benefits are creating value. Commitments made and job creation. So far, government has announced PLI scheme for 14 sectors. PLI scheme launched in March 2020, initially targeted 3 industries: mobile and allied component manufacturing, electrical component manufacturing, medical devices. Incentives calculated on basis of incremental sales range from as low as 1% for electronics and technology products to 20% for the manufacturing of critical key starting drugs and certain drug intermediaries. A common set of parameters to understand the value addition by the company under PLI scheme. Also, there are various deliverables such as number of jobs created, the rise in export and quality improvement. PLI flag, Niti Aayog plans to rope in external agencies, state-owned IFCL Limited or SIDBI to design and prepare the database. This database will capture the true value and actual export against the commitment made and job creation. Next article that we are moving into is related to Election Commission to Supreme Court. No power to check parties government from promising freebies. Let us see in detail about this article. Amid a debate over financial viabilities of freebies and populist scheme announced by political parties vying for power, Election Commission of India has told Supreme Court that it is not within its power to stop this. Offering and distribution of any freebies either before or after the election is a policy decision of the party concerned. Whether such policies are financially viable or its adverse effect on the economic wealth over the state is a question that has to be considered and decided by voters. Election Commission of India cannot regulate the state policies and decisions which are taken by the winning party when they form the government. Among others, the plea urged the court to direct and declare the promise of irrational fees from public fund before election unduly influences voters, disturbs the level playing field, shakes the roots of the free and fair election, and violates purity of election process. Petitioner urged the top court to direct and declare that such a promise or distribution is analogous to bribery and undue influence under the Indian Penal Code. Supreme Court's 2013 ruling in the Subramaniam Balaji versus Government of Tamil Nadu and other case, wherein it was said that the promise contained in the election manifesto cannot itself constitute a bribe or corrupt practice as per Section 123 of the Representation of People's Act 1951. The Apex Court had in that case also said the Election Commission of India can intervene only where there is no express legislation covering the subject matter asked it to frame guidelines governing the contents of the manifesto, as it noted that there is no enacting covering this. The court also recognized that Election Commission of India authorities to regulate such matters commences only upon the announcement of election and the enforcement of Model Code of Conduct. The Commission said that it was accordingly, after consultation with the recognized political party, issued guidelines incorporated as part 8 of the Model Code of Conduct to be adhered to by political parties and candidates while releasing their election manifesto. Election Commission of India stated that although promises in a manifesto are not enforceable under election law, it had December 27, 2016 and advised all recognized political parties to submit a declaration along with the copies of manifesto to see the promises made were in consonance with Part 8 of the Model Code of Conduct. Election Commission of India can be directed to seize the election symbols. Political party which promises and distributes irrational freebies from public fund. The affidavit said Supreme Court was in the past ordered the Commission has no power to cancel the registration of political party except on 3 grounds, which does not include the promise or distribution of freebies. Election Commission of India had taken a similar stand in January 2020 in another pending petition filed by Pentapati Pulla Rao, which was a Janasena candidate from Eluru in Andhra Pradesh in 2019 general election, questioned the direct cash transfer and freebies. Let us see in detail about this. According to Election Commission, offering and distribution of any freebie either before or after election is a policy decision of the party concerned. Whether such a policy are finally viable or have adverse effect has to be decided by the voter of that state. Earlier in Subramaniam Balaji versus State of Tamil Nadu, Supreme Court directed the Election Commission to frame guidelines to check the freebie in consultation with political parties. In 2016, Election Commission included such guidelines under Part 8 of the Model Code of Conduct to ensure that electoral process integrity. Election Commission added that it has also made a recommendation to Law Ministry to enable it to exercise the power to re-register a political party. Election Commission said that such action without enabling the provision in the law would be unreach of power. Also, Supreme Court in Indian National Congress versus Institute of Social Welfare and others 2002 case outlined that Election Commission can deregister a political party only when the political party obtains registration by practicing fraud or forgery. A political party cease to have faith and allegiance to the Constitution, any like grounds where no inquiry is called for on the part of the Commission. Election freebie is the offering distribution of irrational freebies from political parties as a part of electoral promise. It goes against the root of free fair election in a democracy, gives rise to issue of bribery, undue influence on voters, disturbs the level playing field among the players contesting the poll, huge drain on the state exchequer, does not lead to the improvement in social outcomes. This is what the article talks about. Next article that we are moving into is related to President BJP Chief Justice of India bat for mediation to check case pendency. The concept of mediation is yet to find widespread acceptance, and bottlenecks such as lack of domain experts and suitable infrastructure need to address on priority to help a wider population benefits from the tool of mediation. All stakeholders should display a positive attitude towards the subject in order to achieve the desired result. The President also said topmost objective of switching this justice delivery system is to information and communication technology should be improvement of access to justice. So Chief Justice of India Ramana advocated for active effort by courts to make negotiation and mediation mandatory as a part of case management. As long as justice is being served, it does not matter whether it is delivery by court or under aegis of executive through mediation. Mediation bill was now before the Parliament Standing Committee of Law and Justice for deliberation, and it is taking a very good shape. Law Minister added government's goal was to ensure that people should not wait for formal litigation to get justice. Let us explore other means to provide quick justice. I also feel that the existing system will burden us more and more unless we reform ourselves internally. Chief Justice of India Ramana said Lok Adalat, Gram Adalat mediation centers have the potential to transform the legal landscape of India by providing millions of people a platform to settle their grievances, and that imbibing effective alternate dispute resolution mechanism into the judicial process and can reduce the dependency and also litigants' a degree of control over the dispute resolution process and its outcome. Next article that we are moving into is related to Manipur actor script first as transgender to win the best actor in film award. In a first in Manipur, 33-year-old Bishes Hoiram, a transgender actress, was honored with the Best Actor Award in Manipur State Film Award 2022. Hoiram received the award of her sterling performance in portraying a transgender character in the film Apaiba Lechil, Floating Clouds, which also clinched the Special Mention Award. Next article that we are moving into is related to. Before that, let us see the continuation in the next video. If you like the video, please do share, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.